So I'm not going to do anything wrong here. All right. So what's the first thing that I want to do again? I have my layer already selected here, this layer down here, right? And I want make sure my pen is black, okay? And that I'm using the fountain pen or whatever type of pen that you want to you want to use, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get our overall head shape in. Remember, we want closed shapes. And that means that hold on a second. Let me back up here. I remember I made my lines a little smaller. I need to make this bigger here. Okay. All right. Now we want closed lines. So we're gonna go from the top of the head. Okay, and we want to try to make as close as we can to a cool little head shape of our guy here. Okay. Okay. Okay, now with this picture, because he has a beard, okay, I'm not going to close my shape off down here. You can see there's plenty of space for my selection tool to run. So when you draw a beard, it's going to be an extra step involved in trying to do this, but nothing that complicated. Okay. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I would like to on this picture. I'm going to manipulate this a bit, and then I'm going to do this here. I'm going to stretch it. I like that head shape better. Okay, so I just basically made the shape longer, right? And then that's the cool thing about doing it with doing a caricature with a digital pad, and all of that I just did is done with the move tool. So if you the move tool is basically this little 4 arrow button here at the top of the screen in blue. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put our little, we're still on the black layer, so we can go ahead and put our little neck here and some shoulder work. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and we're going to do our hairline. Okay, so I might do something like this. Okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to erase something here. I don't like the way this side over here looks. You can always erase with this one. Go back to my tool and then okay. All right. So now this is what we're going to do next. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to draw his brow shapes, right? Okay, and I'm going to draw my nose shape here. How I do that is I always gauge from the nose, the middle of the eyebrows down to see how far I want to go with my end shape. I don't really worry about the bridge of the nose too much at first. It's always time that you can add that in later. He has like a little roundness right there, but that's all we need. And then we can come over here and we can add our beard shape here. Okay. All right. Now, next step would be our eyes. So I would just use a simple eye shape like this. Will do. Okay. Oh, my bad. All right. So pretty much I think that's done. Okay. Uh, what I'll do here also, I'm going to do this again. I felt like his face was too skinny. I don't know. All right, now once we finish that, we'll go ahead and we'll start doing in our coloring part. Now you'll notice with this one, in the event that you're using, sometimes you do have to do line breaks, and that's with these type of drawings. Sometimes that happens, especially with beards, because you don't want to have like this hard line down there. I think um, it'll kind of cloud things up. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really thought about how could I get around that, to be honest with you. But either way, that's just the way I'm gonna do it for now. All right, so either way, we're gonna go ahead now. We're gonna select our next color, which would be our skin color. So I'm gonna go with definitely a lighter color here. I guess something like that'll do, and then we'll go ahead and make another layer here. Okay, so this is our second layer. Make sure that your black and white layer is always on the top. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start doing our coloring. Now for this one, this is what we'll do. Okay, we're going to, when you have a picture like this and you've got a lot of line breaks, okay, what you're going to have to do, and it takes a little bit longer, right, is that you'll go with your tool, right, your pen, okay, and you make sure that you're on the color layer, and then you just kind of trace out your drawing. Okay, trace around everything. Okay, I don't need to color in the whole face, just trace around where you don't want color to go, where you don't want it to escape from. Okay, so we're just doing it like that. Okay, and you can see here I don't want my color to go past here, so I like the way this pad can make things big, especially for a guy like me. I got terrible up close. I got good up close vision, but when I wear glasses, it sucks. My up close vision gets bad, and it's like you can't have both of them. I don't know if y'all experienced that issue. If you have contact, now they got these new contacts now that are what's the word I'm looking for? They're bifocals or something like that. So you can wear them, and they got readers already in the lenses. So, oh, see you later, Kel's World. Thank you for coming out today. All right. Okay, so this is how you eliminate the problem of when you just do like this, and then once you finish, right? And I would recommend going ahead and doing it for all the layers. Just go ahead. Once you're there, go ahead and make another layer, And then we'll look at that beard color, which is like a reddish brown color kind of thing. So what I'll do now is I'll just go here and then I'll look at red. I'll look at this brown and then I'll add like some more red to it. Something like that. Okay. And then I'll just go ahead and color in my hair shape and beard and all that. So this is another layer. This is going to go underneath. I want that layer to be at the very bottom. So you do the same thing here. You can also do this with your with that what's the word I'm looking for, with the lasso tool. If you want to, you can do it that way. That's kind of up to you. Okay. This is kind of like the, what's the word we're looking for? If you ever painted anything, you got to do your you got to mask things off. Well, that's kind of what you're doing with this. You kind of masking things off, and it doesn't have to be perfect out here. I mean, I'm not trying to stand between the lines and nothing like that, because I'm gonna eventually go outside the lines anyway. When I begin detailing the picture, so you know, it's the imperfections and things that make it look good, actually. All right, so I think we got the hair outlined, right? Okay. All right, so let me see here. I think he has like green eyes or something like that. So we'll go ahead with the, we'll go over here with green, some kind of green like this. I don't know. Go toward the yellow a little bit more. And then we'll just put another layer here for our eyes. And then I'll just go ahead and just color them in now. Right. And really, right now, it looks kind of cool, right? It looks like a real simple, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, now we got everything masked off, right, that we want. So now all we have to do is we'll take it one layer at a time. So we're going to go with, oh my goodness, I put this on the same layer. But that's okay, I still can do it. All right, so let's go here, and we're going to do this here and this here. Okay, and then we're going to color pick. We're going to color pick our color, right? So that's the color we had. And then we're going to bucket tool, and we're going to fill that in, and then we're going to unbucket and unselect and see how we colored it all in, right? Okay. Wow, that looks so bright on the screen though. It's like this is so much lights in here that it's not doing my colors on screen the most justice. Man, that's supposed to look a little bit more like, but then again, I don't know. Maybe does it show up different on you guys' screen? I don't know. It doesn't look as peachy as it does like live. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, now let me see here. We'll go ahead and go to our color picker again. And then we're gonna go to selection tool, select here, and hold up. Uh-oh. Let me see. Okay, it says there's a way for it to get out here. I don't know. I don't see where. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. So let me deselect that real quick. Go ahead and fix it while I'm here. Let me see. Right there. It was a break in the line. All right, so let's put it back here now. Okay. So let me see here. We'll go ahead and we will. There we go. Select, 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 select. And then we will bucket tool and shade it all in there for you, right? All right. Now, what's crazy, what I don't like, I think this needs to be a little bit more brown. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to select all the hair. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this here, and I'm gonna adjust so that it's a little bit darker and a little more saturated. But maybe actually, well, it does look kind of reddish in the picture. It does look reddish brown, like a reddish brown color. That's too red. Let me see. Yeah, like orangey. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Like that. Then we can add brown to that color. Okay, cool. All right. All right, and then let's go ahead. Now, let's see here. Once we finish that, we can go ahead and we'll just start detailing it, right? So we'll go to our skin color and we'll magic wand it. All right, and then we will color pick the skin and then make it darker. Okay, and then on another layer, we'll add some shadows here. Okay. Okay, so I think I like that right there. I think I can go ahead and make some freckles too here, because he has some like freckles. I could have made him a little bit more orangey. I didn't want him to stick out as much in the picture, so I'm just gonna do it like that. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I think that really helped, because once I started putting the shadows in, then it was able to pick things out. All right, now this is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna go to the we're gonna color pick our hair, and we're gonna detail that. We're gonna make it a little bit more brown, right? like that. Okay, so that's our color that we're at, and then this is the color where we're going to. Okay, so I think we got it. Okay, cool. So let's deselect and go back here and select the hair. Okay. All right. And another thing is when you select this, you can turn up the sensitivity of it, so it'll select all of it at one time. So let's put that out there for you. All right, so let's do another layer here on top of that layer. It's going to be, like I said, a slightly browner color here. All right, so we're going to, now we don't have to worry about coloring outside the lines. We can add details quickly to our shape, right? And it's not going to take us long at all. Okay. Oh, forgot to do that one. Okay. So we're just gonna color it and just get it nice and all right. Okay. And that's a good thing. Put you a base underneath your color, and that'll even work when you're doing your regular pencil drawings. You know, sometimes when you put a base underneath there, it'll look a little bit better, right? Let's go ahead and select this as well here. And then come back here, and we need to darken those in some. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go with another darker layer. Okay, so we're going to add one more layer to the hair, and I'm going to go darker than this color. So I'm going to go like almost jet, almost. All right, and then we don't want to overuse this. Just every now and then, right? Okay, see here, you got this part out here that's kind of dark. This over here that's kind of darker. All right, and then we got this part here that's kind of dark. Okay, all right, now I think pretty much that is all I need to do. Okay. So from there, again, if you want, you can add, darker. If you want to go darker in different places, like here, I might, if I wanted to, I could go a little bit darker right here. Just sort of look like the photograph, but it's not necessary, right? See how I add a little bit more darkness here, a hint of it there, right? Okay. All right, and so all we have to do now is just go back to our black, and then we sign our work. All right, and so that's pretty much how the whole process goes. And what I did was, boom,